Hey Quarantiners, it's Remy. Today is Friday, March 5th. Well, if I'm being honest, I'm recording this on Thursday, March 4th, which is yesterday for you, but today for me. And tomorrow, it'll be today for me, but yesterday for you. And don't get me started on how tomorrow will be.
You said don't get you started.
Right. I feel like since the pandemic began, it's scrambled a lot of what yesterday, today, and tomorrow are. Scrambled. Especially in the beginning, when every day kind of felt the same. Like the movie Groundhog Day, where a guy lives the same day over and over again. I was thinking about March 5th last year. We heard about the coronavirus, but we had no idea of how things were going to change in just a week. We were still in school. No quarantine, no masks. Life was pretty much normal. Until it wasn't. And we had no idea it was going to be with us a whole year later. So I guess the lesson is that it's nice to remember yesterday, and there's always a reason to look forward to tomorrow. But all we can really know for sure is today. So do your best to enjoy it. Be kind to your family and friends. Do something that makes you feel happy. Of course, the reason I'm thinking so much about yesterday, today, and tomorrow is that someone out there seems to know what tomorrow is before it's today, and that's puzzling.
Puzzling indeed, Professor Remy.
I'm going to get into my theories in a minute, but first, shout-outs. Kirthi wants to wish a happy 3rd birthday to her brother Padyu. Happy golden 8th birthday to Evelyn from Mom, Dad, Connor, Dog Stanley, and cat Ron Weasley. Happy 11th to Joey in Sussex, Wisconsin from Mom, Dad, Emmy, and Stormy.
Shout out to Elizabeth and her friend Molly. Shout out to Levi and his brother in Lee Summit, Missouri. Early happy St. Patrick's Day to Maria, all the way in County Roscommon, Ireland.
Shout out to Cece and her mom, Chelsea, and to Soliana and her mom. Shout out to Cole, aka Cool. Happy 10th birthday to Camden. Love Mama, Papa, Lewis, your cat Rosie, and your puppies Penguin and Buttercup. Happy birthday Benjamin in Wilmette, Illinois. And happy 10th birthday to Ella in Berkeley, California from her mom and sister Annabelle. Okay, want to know my theory on the messages in the tunnel? How someone knew to warn me about chasing Fiona's dog and my canceled play rehearsal?
I'd love to.
Alex, what have we learned about the world since we started this podcast?
That it's a wondrous place full of wonderful people who have more in common than they know and have a capacity for love and generosity of spirit?
Well, yes, but that's not what I meant. Did you just come up with that on the spot?
I may have practiced it. What were you thinking?
That there are kids in this world who are...
Oh, that, right. So, you think there's someone out there who has the ability to see into the future. Just like I can move things with my mind and you can hear thoughts.
Something like that.
Not a bad theory. How do we prove it?
Same way you prove any theory. You test it.
I agree. But if we're gonna test it, we need to be sure we control the variables.
What does that mean?
A lot of things. Maybe this person is listening to us somehow. They put a recording device in our house or in the tunnel.
How would that explain knowing about Fiona's dog?
I'm just saying, when you do an experiment, you have to be in a place where you can rule out all the other options.
Lead the way, Dr. Alex. Okay, Quarantiners, Alex and I are now in the garage out behind our house. There would be no way for someone to spy on us out here. They couldn't even predict that we'd be out here because we almost never are.
Are you ready to begin the test?
I'm ready. How do we do this?
You say something into the recorder. Something that will be on the podcast when you release it. But you won't release it until after the experiment, so no one will hear it except you and me.
Sounds good. What should I say?
It should be something specific. Something no one could ever guess.
Something no one can guess. Okay. Alex's head looks like a chicken and a porcupine had a baby. And that baby chickapine made his head out of glue and popsicle sticks and candy corn.
What does that even mean?
I just put words together. You said you wanted unique.
I didn't say insulting.
How is that insulting?
I don't know. I mean, chickupine? It's definitely not a compliment.
I think it's cute. You worried someone could guess it?
I'm pretty sure we're safe on that.
Okay, now what?
Now we head to the tunnel and issue the test.
Quarantiners. We're in the tunnel, headed for the spot where we found the Whittier satchel. Alex, tell them the next part of the plan.
Pretty simple. We leave a note asking them what Remy will say on the podcast.
Wait,
What's the problem?
I'm just wondering if this is a good test, because I already said it, which means it's in the past.
But it hasn't been on the podcast yet.
I know, but how do we know this person didn't get it from me saying it in the past and not the podcast playing it in the future?
What's this?
What?
Text. From an unknown number. It's a sound recording.
Play it. Alex's head looks like a chicken, and a porcupine had a baby. What? And that baby
It's
chickapine
us,
made
from
his
the
head out
garage.
of glue and popsicle sticks. What does that mean? And Someone was candy corn. recording us? They
What does that
hacked
even
into your
mean?
phone and stole our
I just put
recording?
words together.
I don't think
Said you
so.
wanted unique.
I didn't say
Remy.
insulting. There's
How is
music
that
behind it.
insulting?
I don't know.
The music from the-
Podcast.
Definitely not a compliment.
I think it's cute.
It's like the show has
You worried
already been
someone could
edited
guess
by the
it?
producers.
sure we're safe on that.
Okay, now what?
Now we head to the tunnel and issue the test.
Quarantiners. We're in the tunnel, headed for the spot where we found the Whittier satchel. They have this part
tell them the
too.
next part of the
Us
plan.
walking in the tunnel.
Pretty simple.
But
We leave a note.
that just
asking them what
happened.
Remy will say on
It's
the
still
podcast.
happening.
Wait, how is that possible? How is any of this possible?
I wish I could tell you.
But is someone
But it hasn't
here
been on the
now?
podcast yet.
I don't think that's it.
But how do we know
Keep
this
listening.
person didn't get it from me saying it in the past and not the podcast playing it in the future?
What's this?
What? Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Remy, calm down.
It's a sound recording.
Play it. Alex's head looks like a chicken.
Oh
and a
my god.
porcupine had
This
a
is.
baby.
Oh my god.
Alex, And Alex, that baby relax. porcupine made his head out of glue and
Remy,
popsicle sticks.
You realize what we're
and
listening to.
Candy corn. This is the finished
What does that even
podcast
mean?
that we haven't even finished yet.
You said you
Yesterday, today, and
Insulting?
tomorrow.
I don't know. I mean, chickupine? It's definitely not a compliment.